told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Alright, where was I? What? Oh good, I was smart. I just put myself in front of the castle. Quest updated. Stop killing witches.
Let you poker for a few scraps. And this ain't no toothless old wench.
Enough is enough.
Supple, grey down to a shapely arse. You white one, look like you got soused last night too.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought him a bucket of peeling.
I wonder how much of this conversation is actually something interesting.
Baron finds out someone's stealing food for the pigs.
Welcome to us.
What was that? Ah. Say, is any of this something I shouldn't be looting? It doesn't seem like it. Nobody seems to care.
Who will protect us poor from the cutthroats? Who, I ask?
Ooh, weapons repair kit. Horses. Random people's houses.
Gods bless you.
Locked. God bless you for just walking into our house. I'm confused what's considered stealing and what's not. Ooh, Diary of a Fire Swallower. I was at Loch Mooney, that's right, the summit of summits itself. We'd gone there, my trope mates and I, knowing there'd be a meeting of the mighty in the ruins. Wait. Yeah, I already read this one. Never mind. I think let's read these ones and catch up. Running through many folktales is a common motive of travel between worlds. By way of example, think of Orpheus, who ventured into the nether realms to save his beloved Theodore, who, fleeing a hurricane, found himself in the drab and monotonous world of Zo, or Scylla, who tumbled down a pharaoh hole into a land that had never heard of wonder. Also, this ilk are the many rural legends about people captured by the wild hunt, only to return to their homelands after years riding the sky with a spectral cavalcade. Academia has, for the most part, dismissed these tales as mere epiphenomenon of human irrationality. I, on the other hand, always operate on the assumption that a grain of truth lies in every tale, and so I've decided to make my goal to find it. After years of research, I have ascertained with great certainty that travel between worlds was once indeed possible, though only to a select few. The key is the so-called elder blood, rather, to those, to use the scholarly term, the gene of Lara Dorn, the powerful elven sorceress. By comparing her genealogical tables against all known folk tales, I have been able to determine that she and her descendants were the archetype of the world-traveling heroes of many legends. The bearers of Lara's genes possessed an extraordinary talent which allowed them to move through time and space and to reach realms beyond the borders of the known world. The overwhelming majority of them, however, did not know how to control this. It only manifests itself in extreme situations, pushed out by a sudden burst of emotion or when the bearer's life was at risk. That is how the above-mentioned Orpheus, in shock after the death of his wife, could in fact journey to another world, which he foolishly mistook for the afterlife. The hurricane provided the pressure needed for Theodore, terrorized at home by his zany Uncle N. Terrorized and zany don't seem like a good correct mix. To unleash his talent and teleport to a world free from madcap antics. And if we read between the lines, we clearly see that Acelia was a prostitute and fistic addict. The ferret hole represents how, when she had reached rock bottom, she whisked herself away to another universe to get sober. Unfortunately for all future Aceliuses, the sad conclusion of my research is this: Lara Doran's line has been irrevocably cut off. The last bearer of her gene, Cerelia Funa Ellen Rihanna, heiress of the throne of Sintra, died childless many years ago. Or did she? Conjunction of spheres. I thought I read conjunction of spheres before. Maybe not. Doesn't read familiar. Scholars have many vices. Possibly the worst among them is the tendency to describe the simple and unnecessarily complex terms, to dress the plain in the garb of false learning. The conjunction of the spheres might serve as an excellent example of this. This name, so mysterious to a commoner's ears, could be replaced with a much simpler alternative: When the Worlds Collided, by Powerman 5000. The phenomenon itself can also be explained in terms simple enough for a child to understand. Imagine, dear reader, that our world is a ship sailing on a great sea. From its deck we can see other distant vessels. Those are the stars. These vessels each bear their own goods and their own crews. They usually pass us at some distance, barely visible specks, even viewed through a spyglass. Once every 1,000 years, however, a storm breaks above this cosmic sea, a storm so strong it tosses the ships towards one another, making them sail cheek by jowl. Part of the crew of one ship can, at such times, move to another, and some of the cargo from one ship's hold can spill into a neighboring vessel. When the weather calms, the ships separate once again and sail their separate and invariably different ways. So-called post-conjunction beings, namely monsters such as ghouls and basilisks, are precisely such passengers from another vessel. And we humans are castaways, flung against our will from somewhere far away onto a world previously inhabited by the elder races. Once here, we learn the arcane mysteries of magic unbeknownst to us before. Could the worlds collide once more? Perhaps. Can this cataclysm be avoided, or the opposite, hastened? Some scholars believe there are beings who have mastered the skill, who possess rare genes allow which some to seize the helm of our vessel and steer us to safer waters or to our doom. Alright, I think based on what I've found so far, I'm just going to loot people's houses a lot more. It seems okay. I'm not sure where the line's drawn for looting versus stealing.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns near about Fisticuffs, and a heap of monsters roaming about. There are a lot of them beasties you've, you know. Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns near about Fisticuffs, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
Good to know. Alright. I'm gonna keep looting. Like this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not that. Land in. Water. Yeah, maybe certain areas it's stealing. Like, I'm just taking all of these people's foods. And nobody seems to care. Thank you for all your food. Alright. armor. Shopkeepers are around. Oh, there's a stash. And it's around the other side.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of trees.
Yeah, I think the protagonist's power of breaking into houses and looting them is strong in this game.
Halt!
Knock, knock.
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him?
Yeah. And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cyril.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago. Thought you were supposed to go your separate way. Nice and all.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Open the gate.
I don't think it's gonna help you.
Sergeants,
Then again, I have that a lot.
Arnold,
More people.
Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think? Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Commander.
In giant air quotes.
Your mate split.
Actually, before we go too far, in case something happens, leave you on. Go to this. And put you on. I got a 4 slot now. Drop the arrows in. Okay.
And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
If it weren't for our Ferelka's ruling wilds.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled. Ha ha ha!
Oh!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
You have another guest. Get ready. Hey, folks and kids, that one.
Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside. Make yourself at home.
Run,
And
loot.
where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis' whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's a loyal Temerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger, Now the blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
This is a sarcastic, lovely place? We're gonna try it.
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Get to the point already.
Let's sum it up. What's your point?
That's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago. Exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Flashback.
Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Oh. When you play as Ciri, you cannot access the inventory or use signs.
That was close. I must leave this place. She needs help.
Ooh, she teleport. And she's much higher level than these wolves.
You can calm down. Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Ooh, how confident is she?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
Yay,
What
go
happened
team.
to you?
This? It's nothing.
Just a couple deep puncture wounds. Let's find out where she lives.
Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
How did you get out here, though?
How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had Nap to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked, but Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats, that would solve things.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you
Good work.
home.
You're a smarty pants.
And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
Wolf King, eh?
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
Sounds pretty
See what
bad.
I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
More wolf woofs! Yeah, their actions are a little slow today, apparently. Oh, I'm not doing good at all today. And say, if I loot from them, what happens to all the items? You can see her like auto heals and stuff. Oh! Bad puppy.
You can come out now.
My, you're brave. My father couldn't even do that.
Her father's a wimp.
More. Come.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But
It's probably
no,
your
Bud,
dad.
Stay here. I must see something. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs.
He's got a couple of the
Something
insidey
picked him
bits
up and threw him against the tree.
hanging out there too. That might be a problem.
Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting.
And finally, the belly.
Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why
Delicious
are you
liver.
digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied?
In other words, shut up,
The
child.
Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question.
I'm going to throw you at him
Silver.
and run.
But I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father, my uncle, Uncle Vesemir.
Yay. Alright, time to find some stuff and things. So I have a feeling it's probably going to be all along the way. More wolf wolves.
Wolves.
Quickly!
Okay, getting a little bit more into it. Not that it matters too much, because it seems like you really have to suck it up to that sequence, but...
They're gone! You can come out!
You cut him up bad. The Wolf King will be angry.
He probably will be. Alright.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes
Mistletoe.
they send their children. Sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
Wolfsbane.
Oh, why would they?
The mistletoe will be great if I
Alright.
fight any
I have everything.
Nordic people.
Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Yay! We will see how effective it is. That's why we quick saved.
This way. Through the cave.
You lead.
You lead, child. Did I go the wrong way? Oh my god, child. Go, child. Go! I know pathing is hard, child, but you gotta do this.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
What?
The Wolf King. Now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
Oi, Wolfie McWolfface. Ooh.
Watch out!
He does hit harder. Not hard enough. Flop.
Boy, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on. You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Must be. We was returning from Midcops when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren...
The little one. No details. You have
That masker's
bandages
not
on.
nearly as scary as your haircut, though.
He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've naught, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Nom 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 nom.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, it might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten. And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
Being the Bloody Baron, he seems pretty nice. Plot twist?
So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
No, a topic for now. Talk.
That sharpness. What's your tone, Witcher? We wish to come to an agreement, do we not?
Fair enough.
The little girl who showed up here with Ciri. What happened to her?
Gretka. She's safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. Ciri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided not to send the lass home. She's fed here. A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to Ciri?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
I get what you're after, or tell me it's important. Let's try this.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Yeah, let's poke at him a little bit.
Can I trust you? What guarantees do I have?
None whatsoever. Only my word.
Yeah,
fine.
We'll work
I'll
with
help
him.
You. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard-to-find nooks. If you're looking to hide someone, this is the place.
Maybe they were
Keep going down the list.
Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all. None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have, they've been eating dirt long since.
Anything unusual happen before they disappeared? They act differently, do anything strange?
Unusual? No. Well, not long ago, peasants came to complain that a beast had ravaged a woman by the well. Devoured another lass before her. Common occurrences in Velen. And my women, Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever, and Tamara, occupied with her things. Nothing unusual.
This place. Must be hard to be the only two women here.
This place? What do you mean? I wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company. Sure your wife and daughter weren't being harassed?
My men are a horde of whoresons, but they know their place. One of them so much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
I can Witcher
Then let
snoop,
me
dude.
work.
You haven't seen it.
It's magic.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Yay! Game shaved.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? What's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again.
Bedchamber. Tamara's room is there.
Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken.
Yeah, like, would it be stealing now?
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Let's do this. Quick save. Should have done a big save, actually. So, let's do a new slot. Alright.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Wardrobe.
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. Ought to look for clues.
Say there was bloodstains in the ground. Detective Geralt.
Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object. Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
What's your snoof mode? Go!
Get out of my sight.
Say, do I search both rooms now? Incense and a rusty key.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. Anise. Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron.
Letter to Tamara. We are more like family. We support each other and help each other survive tough moments, grapple with the past. For each of us has a past, so you needn't worry about anyone digging into yours. We've got a rule. Never ask more than someone offers on their own. The past doesn't matter to us, only the future does. That and our common fight against evil and depravity, against perverse and loathsome practices of all kinds. More stuff to steal. Yep, there's some evidence.
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Alright, so now it's just snooping.
Prick.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else, though.
Talisman?
Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
So is that actually a trail? No. Alright. Clearly leading me down, but I need to talk to the Baron first.
Done poking around?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie.
Let's butter him up a little bit.
Just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things don't work out with Nilfgaard. Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing. Not a one of them.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervalus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Like a little sauce for you, dude.
Amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Good thing, too, because they killed the woman.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Yay! I'm going faster.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Still has the trail, so. Yeah, like, do I loot all this stuff? I don't know how useful any of this is. Loot till I can't loot anymore. A prayer. Eternal fire, which lighteth our hearts and giveth us light. Heat us with thy warmth. Dry our tears, burn our foes, embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health, punish my father. Help me fulfill my destiny.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen. An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
And say, so is this for the little girl? She was here, making fire, trying to punish her drunk father who beat her mom, maybe? It's all coming together. Alright, now I need to figure out how to get out of here. Alright, I think I need to go back up.
What do you seek here, vagrant?
God, everyone's an ass. Squeaky.
Baron Schmarren, if I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock about no ban.
Let's grab some of these things. And put out that fire by accident. Ooh, there's an entrance. Let's find out what this entrance is. This certainly is not going to be a bad thing. Might not be much I can do. Nope. There is something there that says no. Waiting to suddenly encounter this massive enemy. Level 40. I know. There's a secret back way into there. Still need to get my sword repaired though. That didn't really gain me anything. Okay, Peller's Hut's there. Grindstone, blacksmith. Alright. Let's roach up and head over that way. Roach? There we go. I feel like, where did Geralt go? He didn't come out the door. Yeah, I took a sneaky path. Whoa. I don't really want to fight these guys right now. Let's go. Thank you. Got places to go. Sorry, Shakira. Alright, after the bridge, turn left. And we're probably going to end up meditating for a minute to get the time correct.
No, I'm staying here. Maybe I'll spot him.
Yeah, he was over here. Doggo! Go till 9. Say blacksmith?
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick.
See, I don't have much money right now. Let's focus on repair. Alright. Oops, let's do this. Let's find some stuff to sell. Okay, there's some things. A bunch of these are really expensive. Do I have anything that I have a lot of? Ooh, like this. Yeah, I only get a few from that. Sell a couple of these. Then, oops, crafting, repair. Fix that up.
So long.
Alright. I'm gonna need to get more money. Roach. Roach. There he is.
Hey, yeah.
We'll get the old bugger. You get out of my sight.
Some strays wandered our way.
Sod off, freak.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Requires delusion level 2. You need to leave. Let's find out what they want first.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries, lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
Ooh. Let's try that.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back.
I'll be fine. I'll be done with this guy by then.
Prick.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
My old lady'll know. Got a knack for herbs. The other shot.
Knock, knock.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanted to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
There's a lot of old
Not
magic.
for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Peller don't know.
Why Peller talk in third person?
Spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits? Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Refuse to chase down some goat. Alright, we're gonna keep this going.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
I have feelings too, girl.
Princess, Princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Yay, new quest item. Ding, ling, ling. Alright. Short break. Alright. Find yourselves a goat.
This way, I think.
Wait. Nope, up here.
Another clue.
More goat. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is.
Good. Good.
Good. This goat's been all over here. Wait.
This way, I think.
Whoa. Bad wolf wolf. Alright, let's loot these guys. Had to kill the wolf wolf's mine, so we'll use them. Alright. Getting some goating. Use it. Let's get the health going again.
There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn.
This is the riveting gameplay we've all been looking for.
All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful.
I say, can I just like stand here or keep ringing it when I walk? Nope.
Where the hell'd you go?
Damn it! Princess, you idiot.
Bear, run, you stupid piece of shit.
Oh, this is so much better than the bears from Elden Ring.
Not bad.
Not bad, your bear poo is pretty good. Thank God you're not a rune bear. Anything cool in here? Another goat. And a deep cave. Alright, I guess. Can I mark this spot? This might be kind of cool to explore later. Alright. Alright, you stupid goat.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Come on, goaty McGoatface. Almost there. Come on.
Princess, flee not from the pillar, for there are wolves about.
And bears.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Can I get it from a goat or from a bear?
Fine. Be right back.
I'm gonna go find a peasant, knowing that no one cares about.
Will this do?
Girl's like, if this works, I'm gonna be pretty impressed, I'll be honest.
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's the liberals and abortion.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
And the bell.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White Wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the White Wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds.
It's always
for
about
all
blood.
ages, the living
Oh, the
and
blood.
dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living.
There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year. But we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Good to know.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
And he shoves me aside. Roach. Alright. So how much more do I want to do? Oh wait, did I mess up the marker? Dang it. Because I kind of want to go explore that cave. Especially considering that I now don't have a marker for it.
Go, go.
Alright, hopefully the bear didn't respawn. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Hit the save point. Let's go check it out. I'm in. Hold on. Cat break. And punch. Alright, so just basically a little cave. Anything spectacular. Alright. Roach, let's go push this quest forward a little bit and I'll decide if I'm gonna be done. But I'm gonna start calling people botchlings. Botched.
Take it easy.
God bless me.
The severe master will invite you to dance. We'll dance in a row, away from the dawn towards
we won't worry about that sermon.
Lightning strike.
That doesn't look good. Wait. Yes, this is the right way.
Time to water the horses.
You.
Whoop.
The castle's on fire! Hey, Paul! Hey, Paul!
Criminal.
Hide the young'uns!
The stable's afire!
Hit the button by accident. Hopefully the guards don't try to kill me for it. No. Wait. As important as all this is, let's do this. My daughter Bilberry, a lovely girl and the apple of our eyes, died this year, the 4th of her short life. We buried her in the graveyard by the crooked birch. Whoever wants to place a lump of earth or a lighted candle for her, that's where to go. Ointment for diverse ailments. Ointments for carbuncles, boils, and gouts have I. To exchange for salted meat and such. Be warned, 'tis awful rank and noisome to wear, yet I swear it works wonders. Gwent looking for new players. The Sharpers, a Gwent playing society based at Crow's Perch, the real game, hidden in this RPG, is looking for new members and opponents. Experience preferred, but we also school newcomers to the game, but not return incoming loss during training matches. For more information, see the club's chairman, Philip Strenger, known as the Bloody Baron. The real truth comes out. It was always Gwent. Horse races! If you haven't heard, we race horses around here. Anyone wants to join, come talk to me. I'll fill you in how it works, but I'll tell you right now. You gotta pay an entry fee to race, and if you're skint, fuck off! Radko. Contract Shrieker. To him it my consent. Let it hereby be known that whoever kills the Shrieker, the monster that's wove its nest near Crow's Perch and has taken a cane to killing both men and beasts, will be given a sizable reward. Take heed that she's a dreadful, dangerous creature, and killing it, it'll take a trained fighter, not just a pack of peasants with pitchforks. Chit of Crow's Perch. This fight. Any man who wants to test his manliness by... Wait. Any man who wants to test his manliness by slugging it out in the ring, come see us and you'll get to fight the best brawlers around. Smithy, Stan Fishgulper, Johan, and the Sergeant. Yay! Alright, one more quick save. Aw, I can 2-save my game. Game saved.
Don't calm me down.
Alright, let's see what's happening.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Alright, I'll play the hero for a minute.
Hurry now, quick!
Need a ladder?
Looks like rain. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Letting the horses out.
Good work.
Hold on. Where am I going? All the way over here.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Yep.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Really?
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
That's not the issue. You're a douche.
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Tell me the truth, you
all right,
bastard.
I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
Or I'll uppercut you a couple more
I've been
times.
soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Now, are we sympathetic, or does we get to the point?
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born.
Because children always fix terrible relationships.
My child was dead.
His hat's twitching on him.
Get
I'm not
on
gonna
with
sympathize
yourself.
too much.
Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
I'll explain it to
A
him.
cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
You wanna tell me how
Show you
to
where I
decide?
buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Few hours later.
A bit further. Follow me.
Alright, before we go too far, let's hit a new save. I wonder how long this is going to be. This might be a good spot to stop. I'll pick it up next time.